1 player, 2 player, put controller in, and they turn the power button on and say, power on!
Power on, everybody. Welcome back to Spyro the Dragon.
Yowdy.
I'll be honest with you. I think this is as far as I got in my original playthrough of this with somebody else. I mean, would it matter if I said the name? Because the videos are up. Everybody knows who it is.
I mean, I don't think it hurts to mention.
I mean, yeah, I think this is where we got to when I was playing it with Joe. Fuck you, you prick. I have to get him too. Like, I don't have a choice.
Don't get him. Why are you going back? Or why are you going the other way?
I can get him to spawn down again.
Oh my god. What are you, a hacker?
I like how we're playing this whole game as Spyro being purple. That's pretty neat.
You know, I like it. I like how, like, if people actually, like, you know, like, hopped on these series, like, very, like, later on.
They're gonna be like,
they're like, what the fuck is Spyro purple? Like, all purple. This game looks shitty because he's all purple.
No way! That's a real thing?
What?
I just killed him.
What?
That's so cool!
What'd you do?
So
I didn't...
I broke a thing and then it fell on his face. Does it do with this one too? Oh my god, that's so cool!
Oh my god. I thought you killed, like, one of your, like, allied dragon. That's what I was thinking for a second. Like, you just murdered one of your allies.
I didn't know that that was a planned thing. I thought that when I did it in my original playthrough with Joe, it sounds really weird saying his name. I thought that, like, I thought it was a bug. There we go. I had to, like, plan it out.
Yeah.
Did you play Croc? Fuck!
Knack? Knack 2?
Croc.
Knack 2, baby. What?
Oh, did you like Knack?
No, it was one of the, it wasn't, I didn't like it. I fucking loved it. Knack 2, Knack 3.
Knack 3?
I can't wait until Knack 3 comes out.
Is there gonna be a Knack 3?
If you understand my sarcasm, then, you know. Knack is one of the best games of all time.
Was Knack not very good?
It was
I know the first one was terrible.
shitty. It was
garbage.
so...
I mean, the first one was...
I love the interviews for Knack saying, why is this game, why should this game, what's going to make this game so good? And they're like, I was like, oh.
Do you own it?
No.
I like how you said that, like...
Thank God.
Oh, fucking gay.
You know what I hate so much about Knack?
What's up?
They remove, like, okay, it must be a platforming game, but they remove, like, jumping off a platform to another platform, eliminating what a platformer is, and instead they replace it with a cutscene of you jumping off a platform.
What?
That is the stupidest thing I've ever fucking seen in my life. I was like, what the fuck is this? This is Knack?
Is that, did they really do that?
They actually did that. They said that because of, like, they got inspiration from Crash Bandicoot, and, like, they didn't like how, they thought that people didn't like people jumping off from a platform to another platform. Instead, replace it just with cutscenes. And I'm like, what?
You know what we're playing right now?
Knack 2, baby!
We're playing the game that defies that entire
Bullshit.
Like, I love playing platforms.
One day, I want to just purchase Knack and just show you.
Fuck it, I'll get it.
How bullshit of a game.
I played the demo on the PS4 and I was like, oh, this actually looks a little bit fun because like the combat and all that. But if they really fucked up the platforming,
Even the combat.
I didn't even know it was a platformer.
It's considered. They say it's a platformer, even though, you know.
Is Knack 2 at all better?
I heard it was shitty as well. I heard that they kind of made it not worse, but like they try to like make it. You can tell like they actually put a little bit more effort, but it wasn't enough. It was still shitty.
Still a cutscene to fucking jump?
It was still shitty. It's just that like if you're gonna get a game, if you're gonna have a platform.
Gems, I can go do the worlds now.
If you're gonna like like make a platform game or whatever,
Mhm.
and like if you're not gonna utilize the PlayStation or Xbox's
Is Knack
hardware.
on the Xbox? I don't think it is.
No, I meant like
It
any
wouldn't
I
help
meant
if
like
it
no. I
was.
meant like yeah, it wouldn't help at all. I was just saying like I was like saying like platformer games like in general for like if you're gonna like
I love how you thought that. You were like, no, it wouldn't.
you have to utilize both of the consoles like hardware. Like you have to use up the power. This is like this can pass because already I can already see like this is already using like the Xbox's hardware
Yeah,
power and
like,
all that
It looks good.
because it's so smooth, right? With Knack like
Yeah.
it just looks
in the
shitty.
original Spyro, there's a level, I can't remember what it is, because, I overlooked it because the game is so much fun. It lags out the PlayStation 1,
That sucks, dude.
because there's so much in the world, it's so big,
That sucks,
that
dude.
it just lags it out. It doesn't lag it out too bad, it's just, it's a sizable drop in frames to the point where you can notice it.
He died in one hit. What? That one. What was that thing, anyways?
It's like I don't know
What
I
the?
honestly don't. Ah!
Is it a mammoth? Like
I forgot that happens.
Is it a mammoth? I think it's a mammoth.
Oh, we're working on a series, by the way, everybody. Let us know how you feel about it. We're gonna be playing RPG style games, like
no.
Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2.
Oh yeah. Okay, never mind.
Bloodborne, Skyrim.
Bloodborne.
Oblivion, possibly Morrowind. I don't know. I have to get good at the game. That requires a lot of time.
Don't forget. Was it Sekiro? Shadows Die
Oh
Twice.
yeah, I'm so fucking excited for that. You kept interrupting me, but I meant to tell you, it's kind of like Dark Souls, but
It is
only-
created by Dark Souls,
But
but
the only Dark Souls thing they took from Dark Souls was the combat.
that's the thing. So when people say like, I remember I said like,
Like they obviously modified it because
yeah, I obviously said like it's not really like a Dark Souls game, even though it is created by like it's created by Dark Souls.
Game,
It's a
but
Soulsborne game, but the reason why it differs because it's not the same. Like it doesn't look the same. Like the look of it. Like if you would see that one game.
It's basically Dark Souls
which game?
if it had stealth.
If it had more freedom, I'm trying to say like you have more freedom
Oh
to
yeah,
do what you want to do.
I saw some of
You
the
know-
gameplay.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. It reminds me. I don't know if you heard of this game called Neo. Like it's like a Soulsborne game, even though it's not
Oh
created.
yeah, I want to play that so fucking bad.
I've always wanted to buy it. It's sick. It's.
I mean, we could do that on the
Fucking
channel. I'd be
sick.
so fucking.
I'm so
You
down
have
to
to let me
play
sit down
Neo.
and fucking figure out how to play that though.
Yeah, I know that it's very different because they add like different. There's like you can have like different like not gestures but like stances. You have
yeah, 'cause
different
they're
stances and
based
all
it
that.
off of Samurai.
Yeah, which is pretty sick. May I tell you? It's pretty sick.
I mean, like, what I want to do is I want to get a PS4 for the channel, and then sit down and get a bunch of games for the channel and for me. By the way, we're not doing a playthrough of The Amazing Spider-Man. It's not gonna happen.
Why?
That game is so heavily oriented towards story, you just wouldn't hear us talking. It's not something you can do a commentation show off of.
You can't just show gameplay without showing story. In other words.
Yeah, but like, not that. It's like, you can't sit down and play a game that's so, there's more story than there is gameplay. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, like, I love games like that. Batman is fucking fun. But like, one thing that our Batman Arkham Knight playthrough that we did for like, what was it, 3 episodes?
Yeah.
One thing that it failed hard at was you didn't hear us talking much. It was more of a watching us play the game and react to the game. One of the things I thought was hilarious is you were like, "Oh, watch this. She's gonna say this." Like, you were making fun of Ivy, and that was about the funniest part of that whole thing. And that was out of 3 episodes. And I was like, "Well, I'm glad we didn't release this in Halloween because this would have tanked."
That would have taken.
Because I already know how well an episode's gonna do by how much I laugh at it while editing it. Same thing goes for Kyle. He'll let me know if it was funny or not. But yeah, it's
Knack 2?
Spider-Man fucking. Can we just do Knack and get it over with?
I want to do fucking Knack. I just want to see how. I just want to show you how shitty it is.
It's just doing Spider-Man. I would want to play it more than I would want to talk.
Yeah, it's like one of those games where like it's just a story.
I'm excited because it means that since this game did well, it opens up the possibility for
It
an Iron
did
Man game.
well. Oh,
I would love.
I remember
an Iron Man
they
game.
made an Iron Man game for PS2. Yeah, PS2. and I actually absolutely enjoyed it. People didn't like it, mostly because it was kind of repetitive, I guess. I guess that's the word. I don't know.
All right, power off. We'll be right back, and we'll talk about some Iron Man jams. Touch my booty. I sing about butts.
There you go. I got it.
I sing about butts like a lot.
That's scary, dude.
It's a problem.